Audio's rolling.
Just with the girls
We're
on the couch.
At Loonees. It's a loud night, and Joe has a tripod made of a chair. It's a cool time at Loonees
It's more
Comedy
like a try your
Corner.
best pod.
It really is. We're just trying out here. Luke Stam's here. He's drunk.
Don't touch that chair.
Don't touch the chair. It's a
Camera's
tripod.
on the chair.
Yeah, audio's rolling.
I feel like if you hadn't said anything, he would not even have noticed that chair.
He would have kicked that
probably.
chair over. Joe's ass crack is out, which means he's working.
Ass cracks?
No, you're fine. It's all right. That was just embarrassed face.
Talking about ass
Here we are.
makeshift tripod.
Gang, gang. Hey,
Welcome back to the podcast.
We're here.
DJ, spin the shit.
Yeah, let me watch your fingers.
It's going to be fun because we can't hear anything.
All right, here we go. Dude, I'm right. Fuck your mama. I like her ass, and I'm gonna eat her tits when I get that class. And I'm gonna fuck your mom, and I'm mumble around don't give a shit. I don't want to rap anyway.
Cheeks
We're
for
here at Loonees Comedy Corner. Cheeks for weeks.
Welcome back to the
Cheeks
podcast.
for weeks, dude. I
This
forgot
is-
about Cheeks for weeks.
This is Beanie Boys Being Blunt. My name's Thad B. That's Cameron McKenzie.
That's us.
We got Joe Bruno on the ones and
Make
twos
some
today.
noise for
Thank
Joe
you,
real
Joe
fast.
Bruno.
Yeah.
And our two very lovely, beautiful guests.
We have Charley McMullen and John Brown, babies.
I'd say
Hot
beautiful.
dog. It's
I
the
would say-
Basement Boys.
I would say beautiful
I'd
for
say
sure.
absolutely gorgeous.
Did you call us the Basement Boys? Did
Yeah,
that
yeah,
come
yeah,
up
yeah,
already?
yeah.
All right,
Hey,
cool.
I'm a basement boy now, though, too.
He is. He lives in the
For the
basement.
I
basement.
feel,
He's
I
really
feel, I
embraced it.
feel like you, John Brown.
He disappears
I live
a
in the
lot.
basement now.
You live in a basement?
Yeah,
now?
I don't see him or hear from him.
It's not that bad, right?
It's
I just
honestly
hear
kinda
machine
nice.
gun sounds from the basement.
It is.
and I hope it's Call of Duty. And I'm like, dude, I hope not.
It is quiet down there.
It's a real it
Yeah,
echoes.
once you get used to it, you don't want to come up.
Were you ever scared when you first moved into the basement?
He's
This
scared of
basement?
basement.
Yeah, in the basement you moved in? Okay.
That's
Is
a
that
very
because
comforting
there's so
I
many
was
dudes?
scared when I met Luke,
Shout
and
out
somebody
Luke Stam.
said Luke is going to be one of our roommates. That's when I was like, and not like you could say what you want about Luke's a fucking psycho or whatever.
Sure.
But he's a pig. The guy's a fuck. You could tell. He's
Oh yeah, it's
I shared a bathroom
scumbag,
with him.
and yeah, I'm glad I share a bathroom with Charley, which is a pretty low bar already.
Yeah, I feel like you take
I'm
long,
gross
skinny
myself.
poops, Charlie.
I feel like Charlie
Yeah.
doesn't poop at all.
When I need to.
I poop when necessary.
Yeah,
poop if I don't
I
puke.
poop as a defense mechanism to ward off predators.
Dude, that's a cool technique.
And John Brown still lives in the basement.
Yeah. But at a distance.
Yeah.
I've already
Yeah.
set those boundaries with poop.
You guys have a bidet, so you guys are like high class
Okay.
gentlemen.
Do you guys actually have a bidet?
If
Yeah, have
you,
you not
okay, it is
used it?
not. It's not a fancy bidet. It's an aftermarket bidet that's added on to
It's
the
a bidet.
toilet. And there's a learning curve. Sometimes you will accidentally irrigate your fucking colon.
Hell yeah, dude! Dig those little holes.
That's what- I
That
feel
is
like
what it's
it's
for.
cold water though too,
Those
right?
are the.
Well, you can
it is
change that.
so
You
cold.
can you not change your temperature on yours?
It's-
Is that the aftermarket capability? Is lack of temps?
It's like my asshole is on the wrong side of a civil rights demonstration. You
Oh
know?
my god! Oh my god!
It is brown.
Hey,
That was the right side. The side that was getting sprayed was the right side.
Wait, say that like
I would argue that Charlie's asshole is on the right side of the civil rights movement.
yes.
Because that's the side that was getting sprayed with water.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The
yeah.
wrong side was
You
the
wanted-
the bidet is the
bidet.
police.
You wanted them
Right,
to
and
win.
the asshole. Well, we can stop. Let's not.
Yeah, we probably should get into that.
Right. Okay. So the shit represents segregation in this metaphor, and
Which is funny because it's just two
my
white guys
asshole
in a
is
basement.
overcoming the struggle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You're there. You're doing sit-ins.
It's getting hosed
Just
down.
making sure.
Thad, do you have a new joke? I feel like it's been a minute since
Oh,
you've
do
told
I
new
have a
jokes.
new joke?
It's time for new jokes.
This
This is time for new jokes. Ha, 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 ha.
Probably gonna suck.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I think I
Copyright
have a new
infringement.
joke.
Tell me about it.
Okay,
I just did.
I just caught a
14
glimpse of
minutes
your
of new
phone.
jokes.
That is a
It's a
block.
hefty. Yeah. That's a block
Not a lot of
cheese,
punctuation
that is.
over
there.
It's a run-on sentence.
I'm 5'8".
Shout out.
That's it. And no, just kidding. And
You fucking idiot.
no, I'm shorter and I like taller girls,
Nice.
and it makes it awkward. And a lot of dudes disagree with me on that too, because statistically, I think guys like girls that are smaller than them. Statistically
Sure.
speaking,
I'm with you on
I
this
think
stuff.
that's the large majority.
I like a big woman.
But I could never do a smaller girl because
I don't mind going up on the right lady.
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
if she's
And
the
I
right
couldn't,
one.
I couldn't do a smaller girl. Well, not like do, but like
Well, you couldn't do it either.
I couldn't like be in the relationship with the smaller girl because then
Because you can't fuck on a roller
she's
coaster.
probably like 12 years old, you know, or in a wheelchair. And I just couldn't do that because then we're really screwed because who's going to reach the top shelf? You know what I mean?
Sure.
So you can't
Not
fuck on a
many people
roller
are
coaster,
smaller
but
than
you can cut to the front of the line.
Yeah. Also,
Fast
she eats free on
pass, baby.
Wednesdays. She eats free on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's kind of it's a little bit of a dark hour joke.
It's a dark hour joke if you like play. Do you? Cuter 12 is a weird.
John,
game to
you look
play
like
in
you have
this
a
town.
question about it,
Yeah.
dude.
You look perplexed over
You're like,
there.
I don't get it.
I'm just thinking of something shitty to say. Do you want
fair.
me to give you the light?
I was
That's
trying to
only
come
joke
up with something like, child molestation jokes are never funny, Thad, but we all
Sometimes
know
they are.
better. So,
We also just did a show called The Dark Hour. It's your guys' show.
Yeah.
that's right.
A great show, by the
Great
way.
show.
You
It
should
was
catch it
killer.
at
At Loonees
Loonees.
Comedy Corner
There's so
every
many
month.
people in this room. That's crazy.
That was my first time doing it. It's
Cameron
the
was
most
on
fun
it
I've had
tonight.
on stage in a long time. It was fun as shit.
Charlie did okay.
Explain the explain the concept of the show.
It's just fucked up comedy. Like
Gang gang.
I'm a gun-toting, free speech extremist, and I'm sick of these liberal cuck snowflakes
Yeah.
crying about
Just like
being
me.
Pop off,
woke.
Queen.
No, I don't. I like offensive comedy, and I always have.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's nothing to do with politics whatsoever for me. It's just
But you're
I
from
want.
Pueblo.
That's true. I am from Pueblo.
Yeah.
But I'm probably way more liberal than you would think I am.
Sure.
I believe
But
it.
I don't know. I like the
We
idea
have a
of doing a
native
show
landlord, so.
What?
You have a native landlord,
Man,
so that's
Jason
pretty
is
liberal. He has a
fuck out of
certificate.
here with that.
He
did
did
the
go to
paperwork.
he did go to
when
college
he brings
for
home
free.
some casino profits, then I'll.
Yeah,
Until
for
then,
real.
I fuck his certificate.
Yeah.
But
Let's
no, we
burn
just
it.
wanted to start a show where people could tell fucked up jokes and
Yeah.
be offensive and not worry about people going, hey, you don't joke about that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because that's the point.
So yeah, we just kind of let it be known up front that that's the kind of show it is, and the crowds dig it. And
It's so
They
fun.
Comics
people
seem to
love
like
the
it, so,
idea of
yeah.
it too. They're
Yeah.
like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, I mean, the audience is becoming my favorite part of the show because
Yeah.
the idea behind it when we started was, because we have all done jokes that take a huge dark turn right
Oh,
at
where you
the
just
end.
get groans.
Don't even get
And
me
yeah.
started.
I love it.
And
yeah.
you either get groans or
Sure.
silence
Yeah,
from
at a brewery
everybody
show,
except
yeah.
for like 7 people in a whole crowd.
Yeah.
We wanted
Yeah.
to get a whole room of those people.
and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
The occasional few that come up after the regular show, they're like, "Hey, man, I like that Jew joke, by the way. That was really good."
Like, yeah,
it's a
man.
room full of those people.
There's a guy in Pueblo that John and I hang out with. His name is Barry.
Shout out Barry.
And shout out Barry Driggers. And
Wow, that's a
He-
crazy last name.
he has
That shows a
frequently
lot
for
of
like
letters.
years. Yo, yeah, like he has a good time with it too.
Yeah,
But for years, I'll get a message from him on Facebook every now and then. He says that my jokes, the really like bad offensive ones, are the only time he truly feels. So
One of my favorite jokes you have, Charlie, is the one about you, like the suicide shit, where you're going through it and you're like, "Man, I just want to like turn on the oven, put my head in it," but then there's a dirty lasagna dish
Yeah.
in there, and I
And
got
knowing-
two dishes. I'm like, you know what? Not today.
Knowing
I
the
love that
comedy
shit,
house too,
dude.
there probably was.
Right, dude? I
Right.
bet it was like Luke Stam making stroganoff, which is good. It's good stroganoff.
I try not to tell people how much of that shit is true and how much.
Yeah, they don't need to know what that house is actually like. Oh, we ask this to every all the guests that come on. We don't mean this as any offense, but Thad, you can ask this question about.
You ever thought of the Marines?
Oh, that's a new one. You ever
That's
thought
off
about it?
script. That's not the usual question
not
I
it.
had.
You ever thought about it? When you were like an
Yeah.
18 in high school, did you ever
Yeah,
think about
was the
military?
Marines ever an option for
when
Charlie
I was a
McMullen?
teenager and I saw Dangerous Minds and Michelle Pfeiffer was a Marine, I was like,
Yeah,
"Ma-
dude.
maybe.
Shout out
fuck
Michelle
yeah,
Pfeiffer. I know
maybe.
she's watching.
Fuck yeah,
How about
dude.
this? I
If
didn't
this
know
is
the
what the
Marines
Marines is
were-
about,
Yeah,
I'm
she
in.
Yeah.
subscribes.
I didn't know the Marines had ass like that walking around.
Right on Catwoman.
Would you think
like,
about
whipping
doing
shit?
Marines now?
I don't even care if she's a cat lady.
Would you? Would you like
If America
went to war
or
with
whatever
Canada?
country you were in at the time went to war with your least favorite country, and you don't have to name names.
You
I really-
can.
please
we'll
don't.
bleep it, but you can name it. We might have listeners.
Would you
there.
join the Marines?
Well,
Knowing what you know now.
first of all, it rhymes with Schmermany. Second
Poland?
of all,
Nice, dude. They get in.
they
first.
wish.
Yeah.
Second of all, I am too old and too crazy and 2, have done too much acid to ever enlist
To
in any
have
branch
done
of the
too
armed
much
service.
What
if
if
you have enough acid floating around your
But
system,
what
you
if
are
they let you
ineligible.
in? All of that disregarded. What if they let you in? They were like, "Hey, you
Wait.
qualify to join the
Which
Marines."
branch do you want to be in, though? Do you want to
Would
be a
you do
Marine
it?
or you want to be a boat guy? You into the sky shit? You want to, like, attack from the sky like an alien? Is that cool? Like a Air Force? Space Force even, bro? You want to fight UFOs?
Not everybody knows about this, but I'm going to be on the drill squad.
Like Cadet Kelly, dude. That's
John
cool.
Brown, I want to know your answer.
Did you ever get recruited, like, in high school?
back
People
in the
come
I actually did. They
Really?
came after me pretty hard because
Damn.
I scored really high on the ASVAB test.
Oh,
And
sure.
so I had all
Shout
4
out.
branches were calling me. But I injured myself in playing football.
So you
And
couldn't do
I
it.
had a fucked up neck, and they were like, "Oh."
Were you
sorry.
thinking of
we
it,
need
though?
that neck.
I was looking at either the Navy or the Army because my
Shout out
dad
that
was in
GI
the
Bill.
Army,
Yeah.
and
You get those benefits. That's just nice.
I-
You do your time.
I was playing football, and I thought, I'm gonna be a champion. I'm gonna go to college to play football, and that didn't happen.
Fab
Yeah.
So I was
thought
looking
the same
at
thing.
Nah, I was in
Uh,
the same boat, man.
Yeah, so I was looking at maybe going into the military to get the GI Bill and all that, but
If you guys are
but
put
then-
together, I think you'd make it in college football. Like John Brown and Thad B. Like morph you guys together as a human.
I
guys
think
would be a
we
hell
could
of a
we
running
could go like together. We
Yeah.
could go like D2.
Yeah, yeah.
at least
yeah.
a middle linebacker.
At least.
Yeah.
But no, if any of that now, no.
You wouldn't do
I'm
the
far
Marines
too
now?
lazy. My political beliefs are way too wacky to.
But
like,
what if like they were like? You
I'm
get to drive a
definitely not
tank.
fighting for the same reasons you guys are fighting. Like it's not happening.
You're fighting because you're pissed off that
You're fighting
day.
your own battle.
I'm,
you
I'm
just
trying
take
to
the
destroy
tank
the
to
system
Paris.
from within.
I'm a double agent without being a double agent, dude.
No, I'm not interested. I'm too lazy.
I got some beef with the X. I got to take this tank over there real fast.
And I it's worth noting, I also was injured playing in the marching band at football.
What instrument?
Bass drum.
Bass drum.
Oh,
Shout
yeah.
out, dude.
I was into the hardcore shit, man.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was
yeah.
in the
Did they
trenches.
actually?
You were laying it down.
Oh, I was like, that's funny.
Do you guys
It
have any?
gave me impeccable rhythm and sciatica as an adult, though, so
Shout out sciatica.
it's not all bad.
Thad, can you spell sciatica? Do you know what it starts with?
To be honest, I don't know what it is, but
start with
sciatica.
a-
C?
Oh, give the mic to John. Start over.
Sciatica. SCIATICA.
Sciatica.
Let me look it up.
You don't know? There's 2 T's.
Wait, did you SC? No, it's 1 T. It is 1 T. You spell it. It does look like
Ding
a
ding
pasta.
ding 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 ding.
Sciatica.
I'm not doing it again. Fucking you.
I'm not doing it again. Do you guys have any?
Have you ever been to Luigi's? They have the best chicken sciatica in the fucking city.
I have not. I have not been, but I've
Okay.
heard their.
If we weren't
Their
just
chicken
talking,
Parkinson's
if
is
we
really
weren't
good.
just talking about sciatica and what it is, I would have been like, no, I haven't been there.
You
gotta
guys,
try
you
that
guys
chicken
are. You guys have been doing comedy a long time. Do you have any jokes that we haven't heard, or jokes you just want to tell the world right now?
Okay, let's see. I can go first jokes.
Sure, why not?
First joke.
First jokes.
First
dude.
joke that I can remember performing in.
Let's
a
open the
stand-up set.
time capsule from elementary school and read these jokes.
It was in like first half of January, so I was like, one of my resolutions this year was to learn Mandarin Chinese because
Nice.
I want this to be the year that I ask my dad if I'm adopted, and he doesn't speak English.
That's a good.
That's a great
good
joke. Dude.
joke.
That's so fucking dumb.
Is that the first one you ever wrote, or like?
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's
Starting off with a
definitely not the
banger,
first one he
dude.
wrote.
No, that's like a
Guaranteed.
first home run, but after you struck out 10 times.
I don't even want
That's
to tell you
crazy.
mine now. That's too goddamn clever.
Well, you don't
Wow,
have to go first
Charley.
joke. Just a joke we haven't heard. The
Yeah.
majority of people that haven't heard it too.
Or just some, or just
Well,
some you
tonight
like.
I just was talking about how like I got too fat. I don't fuck with my belt
The
buckle
belt?
anymore. Like, my belt
That was
buckle's over
funny.
here, and I just it's either pants down or pants up, and I don't even. Every once in a while I check my zipper. Otherwise I don't fuck with it.
It doesn't even matter anymore.
You catch me peeing in public.
I like
and
the
it's-
act out that you did before you went.
Dude, that lady.
She made that bit, dude.
She yelled something out. She was like, "Can you explain butters?"
Oh,
And
that's
she fucking added like 2 minutes to it because everything I did after that was all.
really.
Yeah, I didn't.
To be asked to explain butters in
Yeah.
Colorado is a crazy.
Yeah.
And then
Like, come on, you should know. Casa Bonita's open again because of South Park. Like, you should know about butters.
I'm getting Casa Bonita tattooed on my
There
leg,
was
by
this
the way.
kid on
He
my
is.
football team named Fat Pete, And
Shout
I
out
used
Fat
to
Pete.
tease him about how he had a deep belly button. I wanted to fuck with. And
That made me laugh.
Because
out loud.
all that shit was new too.
well, yeah,
I'd
I
fuck
mean
a
that's
fat
something
belly
that's been
button.
around in my head for a long time, but I
Really?
finally got to.
How much
throw
time
it
we
into
at, Joe?
something tonight.
Oh, no, you're fine. You can hog that. You can bogart that
to
mic.
your right if you need to ask that.
Oh, gang.
10.
New
Mas.
joke though. There's
Yeah, do you have
one
something new?
I wanted to do it tonight because it's dark and it's about alcoholism. But since I quit drinking, but I still have to come out to bars, people recommend mocktails to me. And mocktails are like Wes Anderson movies where they look like they're going to make me feel something, and then they don't. But I'm still out $8.
Yeah, an hour and a half later, I have done nothing fun. It has been a joyless evening.
Do you guys see Avatar?
God, I fucking hated that movie. I feel like I'm in the minority about
I'm
it.
saving that for Alzheimer's.
I saw the first one too, Joe, and let me tell you, that movie was endless.
Hey man,
I hated that shit. I got problems with James Cameron. I've talked about it on this
not
podcast
a
before, which is funny.
fan, not a fan, John.
And I love James Cameron, by the way. I'm a
You
fan
love
of
him?
everything else that
Well,
he's
I
done.
like Terminator
Almost
2.
everything.
Terminator 2 is awesome.
Yeah, Terminator.
I don't
Yeah.
like
You wouldn't
Titanic.
suck James
Titanic.
Cameron's dick.
I would smack it away from my mouth.
If he gave you $100,000, you'd suck it
Oh.
on camera.
I thought you were going to say $100. I'd
And
suck
you
it
would
right
tell
now.
him you
I
loved.
would look at it.
Whatever, man. Don't be all pretentious. I loved. The point is,
That's just poverty.
point is, I love James Cameron. I saw the first Avatar on IMAX 3D, and I fell asleep during the middle third of it.
Yeah.
And
The
I
second
never
one
went
was
back.
just
I don't
like,
give a
bro.
fuck.
I really like seeing like a really $300 million spent on making Fern Gully into something weird, dude. Fuck.
I
it.
was gonna watch.
Yeah.
was gonna watch the first Avatar, and then someone told me that there's a mineral that's really rare and hard to get called unobtainium.
Yeah.
And I said, "Fuck all of you."
That's what I said, man.
Never watching that.
God, dude. You liked Avatar though, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Yeah. This kid enjoyed it, dude. You just like blew people.
I thought it was dope, dude. Yeah.
I saw it in 09, Joe says.
Is that when
I
the
saw
first
it
one
in
came out?
09, dude. That shit was sick, man. I
Jeez.
converted my VHS to DVD the year before. It was cool, man.
I didn't
aliens
even
are
watch
cool.
Vagitar, which was shot just as well.
Thad, have you been to a Blockbuster before?
Yeah. I was going to Blockbusters when I was like 6 years old though,
Oh, God.
and then like they stopped making them. Well, that makes. I mean, I remember them.
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
There's also
word.
a Hollywood Video. I don't know if that was like
Hollywood
a chain.
Nice,
Video.
dude. Shout out Hollywood
Hollywood
Video.
Video
Very
was
good,
like the
Thad.
punk rock blockbuster.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
No, it was way cooler than Blockbuster. I
That's
fucked
punk
with
rock is way cool.
That's- I would
I'll
go
tell
there
you the
more
difference
often.
between because both of those places I went to as a teenager, like just back and forth.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like
it. Dude, I'm
Spencer's
so
Gifts and
glad
Hot
that like
Topic.
that was a relatable one, dude.
It was
I was
awesome.
scared.
Yeah, dude, good job. No, I'm
If
very
you've-
proud of you.
I was
That's
scared it
If
was
you've
gonna.
ever seen Last Tango in Paris, there's a sex scene where you see Marlon Brando's ass.
Is
like,
it hot?
Like a full-on
got
close-up.
distracted.
Marlon Brando's sexy.
For the time, it's not bad. But if you like, that's what you see if you rented it at Hollywood Video. You see Marlon Brando's ass. If you rented it at Blockbuster, there is a lamp superimposed over Marlon Brando's ass.
What?
Blockbuster took it upon themselves to say no,
Holy
No.
shit.
you don't get
Dude.
to see it.
Hollywood Video is so much better.
And Hollywood Video is like, yeah.
Were you guys old enough to buy porn at like the Blockbuster and the
or did you
Hollywood
have it
Video?
like railway sightings?
railway sightings?
Wait. Here.
We're in Colorado.
No, you're good. We'll take,
Shout out John's leg that fell asleep.
We'll
dude.
take the audio bit from it. You can stay standing if you want.
My legs fell asleep in history class once. I fell on the floor.
We had a friend that worked the counter and it was a mom and pop
Nice.
video store.
Oh, the best.
So we could go in and get whatever we wanted. And we had another friend
give me Point
that
Break
had
for
the
a
dual
month.
head VHS VCR.
Ooh.
So we had the entire porn section in circulation.
You
in
ever
my high
get
school.
caught by like the parents?
Oh yeah, parents all the time. Yeah. Our
Wait,
parents
were you guys jerking off in a circle?
Do you guys circle
No.
Oh.
Because I've heard that like people.
No, we just
I'm
like
so
He
confused
coined
by
that,
everyone
dude.
talking about circle jerk.
everybody had like a little library at their house.
There's a joint of it.
Oh,
And
okay.
I'm good
And you
on
just
this.
pass them around like
Yeah.
the Sisterhood of the Traveling Jeans.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
there was one you
Pants.
wanted, you hit up the dude
Pants.
who had it. It was like a little trading network. It was badass.
Yeah.
Dude,
It's cool that you like knew your friends jerked off.
when I
Who's out here
was
fapping?
when I was in high school, there was another high school we were supposed to play in football,
Which
and then they all got expelled. Canyon City. And they all got expelled because they were trading nudes like Pokemon cards, dude.
Oh, shit.
Nudes
Yeah,
of
you
the
can't
people
do
in the
that.
high school.
Yeah, you can't do that at all. You're not allowed.
Don't. Damn it, John.
Yeah, look at that belly, bro. That's awesome.
Did you catch them all though?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, that's how our coach described it too. He was like, "All right, so we won the game 2-0 technically because they had nudes. Do you guys know what those are?" We were like,
What's
yeah.
a nude?
And then he was like, "Yeah, they were trading them like Pokemon cards. They printed off like the frickin' what do you call those pictures that print? No.
A JPEG?
No, the ones that you take on the camera. And
Polaroid?
Polaroid.
Polaroid.
Polaroids.
Oh my
they had
God.
Polaroids of nudes that they were just giving
Nice.
around
So
with like a
which ones
price on the
were
back of them.
Squirtles.
Like, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's
Do you have any
crazy.
Charmanders in
Yeah.
the bunch. Price for the nude or price for the girl?
Well, it was like $5, so I want to hope that it was the price for the nude, not
Yeah,
the girl.
yeah.
Your worth is more than $5.
And then years later,
Canyon City's a wild place.
and
dude.
then
That
years
prison
later,
is nuts.
OnlyFans is as common as
Yeah.
anything else.
Yeah, crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean the act of winking your butthole at a camera
Yeah.
has come
It's
so far.
impressive, dude.
Well,
It's
I'm
just
saying
like
that's what I would do if I had all the home videos. I'd be like, hey, $10.
I think I might start an OnlyFans and just start reading The Hobbit while I'm naked. But
That's a
I
good
don't know how
idea.
it's gonna
The
catch
Throbbit.
on.
I don't
Every
take dick
page
pics though
turn, I just
because
flick
I'm
my
one of those
cock.
people who can't take a picture without blinking.
Stupid.
I would hate to
They're
see that.
ruined, all of them.
I would hate to see that. John says you have a huge hog, though. So.
I'm sure you do. It
It's-
probably dips in your bidet toilet.
I mean, I think I just lost a lot of weight.
It all went there.
Yeah. It went somewhere, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah,
gotta.
man.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Shout
a
out
big
the
deal.
big hog
I put my
gang.
pants on 3 legs at a time, same as everyone.
What is your least favorite
Alright,
joke,
Charlie,
Charlie,
you're
that you
bragging.
tell still on stage that you're like, dude, I got to throw this one out, but I'm going to keep telling it. Do you have any that you've kept in your pocket
Yeah.
that you want to get rid of?
The snitches get stitches joke, if you know that one.
I like snitches get stitches.
Yeah, I like it, but I can't keep it requires timing that I don't know, like the delivery of it, you can't just say it.
Sure.
Where you have to act it out, and the more times I do it, the less
Should
worth
I
it
just come
that
up and
seems.
stab you so then you can
That
talk
would add
about
some kind of
We get Luke
gravitas.
Stam. Luke Stam likes to stab.
Luke Stam does
stab.
like the stab.
That's what
Luke
he should
stab.
name himself.
Where did he go? Is he on the loose?
Is he stabbing?
Luke is on the loose. The juice is
Fuck.
loose, ladies and gentlemen.
Luke is missing, you guys.
John,
Luke
least
is-
favorite joke?
Yeah, do you have a joke that you hate telling, but you tell it anyway? Because you know it's going to do well.
Yeah, like most of my act, pretty much. It's just it's been a long time since I've come up with like a new thing that I'm like, oh fuck, that's a new bit that I
Yeah,
can't
like
wait to
stoked
take to
about.
stage. I don't write often enough. I'm super lazy about writing.
Fuck
So
it.
sometimes I like that's like my whole act sometimes.
Well, if you're sitting
I'm
on
like-
bangers, dude,
I
fuck
know,
it.
well, I mean, that's what made me lazy about writing, though. It's like
Yeah.
I know I have 30 minutes, and that's what my goal was,
Mm,
and that's basically when I stopped actively writing.
Yeah.
sure.
Like you can perform places now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I definitely have a lot of guilt behind that, and like.
It's a good
That's
that's a
fine.
good new joke, man.
And I see like these young dudes that are like, they got their scribbled notebooks and they're all like, check out this new material. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
You talking about Jason?
Hey, man, I just
Oh,
did that tonight, bro.
Like
That's like
Rummery
an
with-
hour
like
ago.
Rummery, you can't even have a conversation with Rummery without hearing 3 new premises.
Two-
Yeah, fuck
3
you,
new
Rummery.
bits.
Like, he runs material and conversations.
Yeah.
Shit's exhausting. I'm up
Yeah,
here
he's
shitting on
downstairs.
Rummery. Hey,
He's below us right
I
He
now.
love
just
John
co-
Rummery.
he just comes up and beats the shit out of you.
Yeah.
I heard that, man.
I mean, you
heard
got
that.
30 minutes, but if you are featuring, there are 2 shows that night. You just gonna do the same 30 minutes?
That is a good point.
Just anybody who, when they get to 30 minutes, you can't just stop there though. There's an early show and a late show. You know.
And I think I've gotten now to the point where I can do 2 separate 30-minute.
So you have an
So-
hour.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, but it's more
Damn.
like I have 2 really strong half hours.
Okay.
Soon back
They
to
have
back.
to be
Not
divided.
to toot my own horn, but
If you're ever headlining like for an hour, you just take an intermission right in the middle
yeah,
and
all
then
right,
come
everybody
back.
go smoke a joint.
Yeah.
All right, kids. I got new jokes now, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. You guys have been a pleasure. It's
Thank
fun
you.
to have the Basement Boys on with the Beanie Boys.
Thank you,
It's like
Charlie
it's
and
a
John
vibe, dude.
Brown.
It's a lot of bees.
Go to the dark hour sometime.
Go to the dark hour every month at Loonees. It's a Thursday, February 23rd.
Thursday, February 23rd.
That sounds right.
It's
Fuck
Thursday.
yeah, dude.
Yep.
That'll be out in time. I'm gonna tell some new
All I'm
jokes.
saying is the return of Sean David. I'm gonna
Cameron
start the
The
buzzer.
return of
McKenzie.
Sean David.
Cameron
Thank you.
McKenzie.
I'm into injuries. I like girls in casts. That shit's cool, man. I don't know. Like a girl like crutching up to me, that's awesome. 'Cause I live on the main floor, so she can fuck still. I'm into that. 'Cause I'm not
Guess
carrying
I'm
you up and
screwed.
down. I am not carrying you up the stairs after we do that if you have crutches. I'm like, I have put my work in. I'm good.
Tell the Uber to come downstairs and actually pick you up.
Dude, I had a pizza guy deliver my pizza to my room 'cause I was so hungover. I was like, I'm upstairs to the left, dude. I'm sorry. Just drop it in my lap. I'm from Detroit, and they have a cool new thing popping off. It's scam rap, where it's just like they'll rob you online. Like they'll take your grandma's social security number and just snatch that shit. That shit's cool as fuck. Like it's awesome. It's awesome, bro.
You were
Like,
in at the time.
Yeah,